And we are back to What Did AI Say at VickyL-4AI on YouTube. Thank you so very much for coming back to the podcast. And as always, gratitude is the attitude. Before we jump into today's question, I just want to take an opportunity to thank the newest subscribers. Definitely appreciate your views and your return to the channel for all the different questions that we ask AI. If you hadn't had an opportunity already to look at the podcast description that outlines the goals of the channel, let me just quickly summarize what I hope to accomplish. I'm not here to preach at you or preach to you. I'm not here to counsel you. I'm here to help you remember that critical thinking is key. Make your own decisions. Do your own research. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheeple. Don't follow behind. Okay, now that we've got that out, there was something else that I wanted to mention as well. In the quick video I shared at the beginning of this year, I also let you know that I was going to do my best to stay more in tune with what was going on worldwide, online, and try to educate people or provide information rather as to some of the different things that we get misled on, especially in our U.S. news. And I believe I have been doing that. The podcast actually originated because of so much information that I was uncovering on my own deep dives and through my own research. And I thought to myself, that would be cool to share that with people. You know, not everybody is interested in each question, but for those who are like me that just have a vast desire to ask questions and to know, we'll never know everything. It's just impossible. But the more you know, the more you grow. That's one of my favorite sayings from some childhood show. Was it a show or a commercial? I remember it was something, maybe PBS or something like that, a quick commercial. The more you know, the more you grow. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into today's episode. And as I already mentioned, it is episode number 108. So we're going to start with ChatGPT's answer. And what was the question we asked today? What is the medicinal value of gold and silver in the human body and on the skin? That's a good one. Okay, let's begin. Gold and silver have both been used in medicine for centuries, but modern scientific evidence shows that their medicinal value differs significantly. Did you know that? Silver, its proven medical uses. Silver has well-established antimicrobial properties. Silver ions can kill or inhibit many bacteria, fungi, and some viruses. Silver-containing dressings are used in hospitals to help prevent infection in burns and chronic wounds. Silver coatings are sometimes used on medical devices such as catheters to reduce bacterial growth. Examples include silver sulfadiazine cream and silver impregnated wound dressings. Silver on the skin, potential benefits. Reduces bacterial growth in certain wound care settings, may help prevent infection in some burns and ulcers. Silver's limitations. Silver jewelry worn on healthy skin has not been shown to provide significant medical benefits. Okay, let me interject really quickly here. If you do a deeper dive on just that statement, visit the Aztec, Mayans, and early Egyptians, because they beg to differ with that ChatGPT statement. Okay, let's continue. There is little evidence that silver bracelets or necklaces improve general health. They disagree with that one as well. Okay, silver risks. Excessive ingestion of silver can cause a permanent bluish gray discoloration of the skin called, and let's see if I can say this without butchering it, argyria, or argyria. Okay. High silver exposure can interfere with some medications. I did not know that ingesting a great deal of silver could change the color of one's skin. Was not aware of that. Okay, let's move on to gold. Chatgpt is moving on to gold. Gold's proven medical uses. Gold has been used medically, but in a much narrower way. Historically, certain gold compounds were described for inflammatory diseases such as rheumatoid arthritis. These drugs are used much less today because newer treatments are generally more effective and have fewer side effects, and also because newer treatments are a lot less expensive. Current medical uses. Gold is used in some dental restorations. Gold nanoparticles are being researched for cancer treatment, drug delivery, and diagnostic imaging. So the drug delivery, that has to be one of the adjuvants in a vaccine, I'm sure. Gold on the skin, potential benefits. Gold is chemically stable and generally non-reactive. It says generally non-reactive. Some cosmetic products claim anti-aging or anti-inflammatory effects from gold particles. Scientific evidence. Evidence for cosmetic gold improving skin health is weak and inconsistent. Here we go again. Wearing gold jewelry has not been shown to provide measurable medicinal benefits for most people. Gold risk. Some individuals develop allergic contact dermatitis from gold-containing jewelry. Which is more beneficial? From a modern medical perspective, silver has substantially stronger evidence for direct medicinal effects, particularly in preventing or controlling infections. Gold's medicinal value is more specialized and is primarily found in certain medical treatments and emerging research rather than from everyday exposure. Traditional and spiritual perspectives. Okay, here we go. This might go back into our history a little bit. Many traditional systems, including some forms of Ayurveda and alchemy, have associated gold with vitality, consciousness, and longevity, while silver has been associated with cooling, calming, and purification. These beliefs have cultural and historical significance, but they are generally not supported by modern clinical evidence. Maybe they would have been if the Rockefellers hadn't gone out of their way to destroy natural medicine. Maybe we would have some historical records about all of this. Okay, we're now to Chatgpt summary. In summary, silver has clear evidence-based antimicrobial value in medicine, especially on wounds and medical devices. Gold has specialized medical applications, but little evidence that wearing gold jewelry provides direct medicinal effects to the body or skin. Okay, so that was ChatGPT's answer. Not bad. I mean, some things that we can do a deeper dive on, but not bad. Okay, let's move on to Deepseek's answer. And just in case you forgot the question, allow me to repeat it. What is the medicinal value of gold and silver in the human body and on the skin? The medicinal value of gold and silver is a tale of two metals, one with a history of internal use that has largely been superseded, and another whose internal use is now considered dangerous and ineffective. However, both have found a more evidence-based modern role in topical applications. Ooh, that was a mouthful from Deepseek right there. Okay, Deepseek is going to start with gold. From internal treatment to topical innovation. Internal use, historically and largely obsolete. Gold compounds were historically used to treat rheumatoid arthritis. Chatgpt told us that. Tuberculosis and skin conditions like lupus and pemphigus. Due to significant side effects, including skin rashes and kidney damage, and the availability of better treatments, this practice is no longer common. Okay? ChatGPT also alluded to that. Topical use, modern and evidence based. Today, the focus is on nanotechnology. Yes, ChatGPT told us that as well. Mechanism, gold nanoparticles, tiny particles that can penetrate skin, are being studied for their anti inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Emerging applications. Research shows potential in treating inflammatory skin diseases like psoriasis and I know this word, but for some reason it's not calculating in my mind. I want to say rosacea. I don't believe that is correct, but when I get into this mind space, I'm not going to get it. Accelerating wound healing and possibly enhancing collagen production and skin permeation. Important caveat. While marketing for anti-aging, the scientific evidence for these cosmetic benefits is lacking. Gold can also cause skin irritation and was even named Allergen of the Year in 2001. That I did not know. I didn't know that they even had an Allergen of the Year. Okay, let's continue. Silver, effective topically, dangerous internally. Okay, the status of silver is much clearer. It is not an essential mineral and has no known beneficial function when taken internally. Internal use, ineffective and dangerous. Ingesting colloidal silver is not safe or effective for any disease. It provides no benefits and poses serious risks. Psoriasis. It just hit me. I believe that was the word that I could not get. Psoriasis. Okay, let's continue. Forgive me for that interruption outburst. Topical use, effective and approved. This is where silver's value is proven. Mechanism, when applied to skin, silver ions release a broad spectrum antimicrobial effect, killing bacteria and fungi. Established applications. Silver is a well-established, FDA-approved ingredient in topical treatments. It's used in wound dressings, burn creams like silver sulfadiazine, which ChatGPT told us about as well, and on medical devices to prevent infection. It can be effective for minor skin infections, though not necessarily better than standard antibiotics. Okay, my thing with standard antibiotics is that at least silver won't kill both the good and the bad antibiotics. So, just a thought. Okay, so we are quickly at Deepseek's final statement. In short, while gold's primary modern medical role is as an emerging nanoparticle technology, silver's value is clearly defined. It's a proven topical antimicrobial, but a dangerous one to ingest. I hope this clarifies the distinct roles of these two metals. Do you have any other questions about their use or safety? So Deepseek is asking if you have any additional questions, it can do a deeper dive for you. Okay, so both ChatGPT and Deepseek were pretty decent in that information. So how does any of this affect our daily lives? As I stated, or as I think I stated in the beginning, I am a glutton for good health care, exercise, all things running. And so anything that can give me an edge as to getting me in a little bit better health, peaking, allowing me to have additional energy or peak better or quicker or whatever, I am all up for giving it a try. Silver has been my metal of choice for many years now. And it's so funny, I would talk about this today and I have on none, no silver whatsoever. But it's very interesting to know how both of those metals are used in healthcare. So, just in case you didn't know, now you do. And as I stated, if you want to do a deeper dive, both Chatgpt and Deepseek are available to do that for you. Okay, that is all I have to say on the subject of silver and gold, their medicinal values in the human body and on the skin. Episode number 108. So let's go ahead and move on to our positive saying for today. And I'm hoping it's a positive saying. I sometimes don't remember what. Okay, here we go. This is a good one. Yeah, I love positive sayings and mantras and positive prayers and that type of thing for meditation. Okay, so this particular saying is from Epictetus. 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 I want to say Epictetus. I think that is the correct pronunciation, but don't quote me. Okay, anyway, Epictetus is the author of The Art of Living. And there was a statement that was made, and I wanted to share that with you because it definitely had an impact on me. So here we go. Nature hath given men one tongue but two ears, that we may hear from others twice as much as we speak. You know yourself, what you are worth in your own eyes, and at what price you will sell yourself. For men sell themselves at various prices. You know what? I have to repeat that. Okay. This is a statement from Epictetus, author of The Art of Living. And I'm going to just repeat this again. Nature hath given men one tongue but two ears, that we may hear from others twice as much as we speak. You know yourself, what you are worth in your own eyes, and at what price you will sell yourself. For men sell themselves at various prices. There was something about that statement that really hit me hard because we see so many people sell themselves for money, for fame, for power. And it's not everybody. And I think that is something that the majority of us need to realize. Everybody's not out here selling themselves, selling their souls. Everybody's not out here doing that. Unfortunately, it just so happens that the majority of the ones that are the ones that we see a great deal. Whether it be in movies or videos or in the political arena. Those just happen to be the ones that are vastly promoted. But not all of us will jeopardize our souls, our happiness, our peace for money, power, fame, whatever else there is. So be cognizant of that. Understand that unfortunately we hear a lot about the negative and not a lot about the positive. So don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Don't lose don't lose your gentle spirit and your good soul. And don't sell them. Okay? That's all I have for you on this episode number 108. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the podcast. Also, leave comments, especially if any episode made you critical think about something. Share it because I've already had an experience where I've had a couple of people share their thoughts, and it actually spawned another podcast, a deeper dive into something. So, most definitely, share. Information is meant to be shared, it's meant to be discussed so that we can all elevate to our best selves. Okay, we the people have the power. See you next episode. Peace.